Your strategy for securing your first 100 customers should come way before development of your project. It might sound a little bit backwards, but trust me, it's true. Our strategy for acquiring your first 100 customers comes in 3 parts: clarity, conversation, and content. So without further ado, let's dig in. Clarity. If you don't have clarity over your product and its origin story, then people are going to write that story for you. Wouldn't you rather people talk about your business using a language rather than a comparison? For example, Door Ice Cream delivers the best artisan ice cream directly to your door is the description you want your target audience to pick up, rather than, we're just Deliveroo for ice cream. Your messaging, content, and vision for your audiences should be clear. And this should be clear for your team and any other external agencies. Here's a few questions that you should be able to answer with clarity every time. What does your product do? What does your product not do? Who is your product for? Where can you find your audience? How are you different from your competitors? And what problem does your product solve? I believe you should have 3 versions of your story: a short version, a medium version, and a super long version. For example, here's our one-liner. We exist to craft digital applications that bring people together. And then a bit longer. We exist to craft digital applications that bring people together. We're a small team of smart creatives, innovative, adaptable, and excited by technology and the future we can create online. Our web applications resource communities, grow businesses, and create value, both social and economic. We know what it takes to ship, market, and scale products, and we apply this wealth of background knowledge and experience to everything we do. Together, we can build, grow, and scale your digital product. And for the really long one, well, you can ask me for that one. You can maybe clarify your story by locking down your niche. So let's think about it. Facebook's target audience is literally everybody on earth, but you're probably not in a position to make this a claim quite so much right now. Let's say you're developing some new software, a new app, a new product. Maybe you're targeting accountants. What if you made that smaller and you only targeted accountants who use Xero? Maybe you can make them smaller and say, we're only going to target Xero accredited accountants who work with software companies, so they understand that relationship. By narrowing down your niche, you are making your possible audience much smaller. And this does seem like a bad thing. However, you are increasing your chances of success. Conversation. Talking to people and building your network is perhaps the most crucial and time-consuming part of the strategy. At this time, you're not looking to sell. You are only looking to build relationships with those who may be potential customers. And this is hard. Starting conversation is not easy. You cannot be part of the conversation if you're not dedicating time to it. You need to set aside time each week to chat and build community around this topic. This might be using social media, on forums, or in-person events. Start to build this network of community of people within your chosen topic area. If you're able to, reach out directly to them, meet with them, start the conversation. There is a lot to be said for the way your company talks. If different methods of marketing are walls of your product's house, then tone of voice is the foundation on which all marketing is built. It literally sets the tone. Every tweet, email, and advert should sound like it's been written by the same person. Now, your communication style will change depending on your audience and market. For instance, if you're trying to reach the retired generation who golf 3 times a week, then I can guarantee this is going to be a different tone of voice if you're looking to reach out to graduates. Become an expert in your niche in a public way. Content. Produce meaningful content increases your chance to connect with people and show your expertise around a topic. Creating high quality content can be time consuming and results can take a while to show. This is all part of the strategy and all part of the long game. There are different platforms you can produce content for. A good starting point might be Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, your own website, and maybe YouTube. Working out which platform performs well for you will take some trial and error, but it is worth taking the time to review each platform. The flywheel effect methodology explained in Good to Great by Jim Collins can be applied to this content too. No matter how dramatic the end result, Good to great transformations never happen in one fell swoop. In building a great company or social sector enterprise, there is no single defining action, no grand program, no one killer innovation, no one lucky break, no miracle moments. Rather, the process resembles relentless pushing of a giant heavy flywheel. Turn upon turn, building momentum until the point of breakthrough and beyond. In short, you are better off making small and regular efforts that build momentum rather than going all out on a single idea. To attract a meaningful audience of like-minded people, you need to share your ideas and vision early. Write about your ideas, your goals, your progress. People love to see behind the curtains. Let them in. In Rework, they use the phrase, emulate chefs. They put their recipes in cookbooks and show their techniques on cooking shows. Why? Why would they put all their recipes in cookbooks when anybody could buy it and replicate them? Because they know that recipes are not enough to beat them at their own game. No one's going to buy a cookbook, open a restaurant next door, and put them out of business. With our businesses, we should be doing the same. If you found an innovative way of doing something, share it, tell your audience. It's better to build an audience with your ideas and tricks than say nothing and have no one care about your product. Your product can be world-class, but if you don't have an audience, who will discover it? Clarity, conversations, and content are the secrets to gaining your first 100 customers. And now, grab a Sharpie, make a plan. Finding your 100 customers can be difficult, but not impossible. Once you have your first 100, the momentum will keep growing until you hit 1,000 and then more. If you enjoyed this, you can find out more at steadfastcollective.com. I'll see you next time.